So we've been socked in with cloudy skies so far today, and that has kept us unseasonably cool yet again. That area of low pressure is still churning across parts of the Four Corners. Of course, that is keeping us under mostly cloudy skies and below normal temperatures. But the area of low pressure is finally going to return back home, where it should be this time of year. Cold retreats. It'll start to pick up some forward speed, venturing up into the upper Midwest and the Great Lakes. Now, parts of the Canadian provinces by Friday morning and Friday afternoon. We'll still have a northwest flow behind that area of low pressure. That is that counterclockwise spin, so it's still going to be nice and mild for us this weekend. But with an abundance of sunshine returning, we will start to warm up quite a bit more, and it will feel a little bit more normal in terms of the weather this time of year, because I know nothing really feels normal for 2020 so far. But it will get warmer. There's more sunshine ahead, and that's going to boost everyone's morale, I think. We've still got a few little showers across the high country because of that area of low pressure. Again, still churning there across western Utah or western Colorado, eastern Utah, and still keeping us under those cloudy conditions. So a few lingering snow showers for the central mountains tonight, but look at the clearing line. It really starts to take place as we move through about midnight and 2 a.m. across the Pikes Peak region. That will allow temperatures to be a little bit cooler tonight, so you may get into the upper 20s for Woodland Park and right around freezing for Colorado Springs. So I would still keep those plants inside, the pets inside, cover the vegetation, keep all that covered at least until tomorrow. Some low clouds and some fog across the eastern plains is likely what you're going to wake up to in Lamar, La Junta, Los Animas, Ordway. But then we'll start to kick in with that westerly flow, and that will help to really just push that cloud cover out of here and return to some sunshine for us for tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. So it's going to be a nice end to the work week, and certainly more sunshine ahead, and temperatures will be slow to warm. We'll be in the 50s and 60s for the Pikes Peak region for tomorrow, the 70s across parts of the eastern plains, and upper 60s there in Walsenburg. Saturday is going to be beautiful as well. West-northwesterly flow across most of the Highway 50 area, back up into northern El Paso County, with temperatures hovering in the 70s and low 80s. We may be overdoing the temperatures here across Lamar and La Junta, but I still think we're going to get close to that 80-degree mark on Saturday. So a nice, more seasonal weekend ahead. And speaking of the seasons, even though it's not technically fall just yet, fall actually occurs on September 22nd at 7:30 a.m. Mountain Time. That's when the autumn equinox takes place. But our leaves are already changing in the high country. A lot of this is attributed to the drought, where leaves will likely start to change a lot earlier and go dormant just because we've had such a dry season. So they're starting to shut down a lot earlier. You've probably noticed that across lower terrain areas. I was even noticing just a little bit of subtle change in some of the trees in Colorado Springs as early as late July. So across most of areas along and north of I-70, we've got near peak color or partial color, patchy color, if you will, and then more minimal color across parts of the San Luis Valley and areas along the western slope. Never a bad idea to get up and do a little leaf peeping, before the smoke gets bad again, because we do think the smoke is going to start to return early next week, especially as our temperatures start to warm back up and our air quality will likely start to decrease. So while we have beautiful, nice, clean conditions in terms of the atmosphere, you may want to reap the benefits of that as much as you can this weekend. Canyon City temperatures go from the upper 60s on Friday and then hovering in the 70s for the weekend time frame. We clear out for cloud cover tomorrow afternoon, kind of a mix of sun and clouds with temperatures in the 60s and a little closer to seasonal for Saturday and for Sunday. Back to you guys.
The stock markets continue to fluctuate this week.